What's up, guys? Jordan with Coffee with a Killer, Black Gold Trading, Obsidian X Strategies, the whole kit and caboodle. Cullen's dad, Julia's husband. I'm glad you're here. If this is your first time being on Coffee with a Killer, what I do is I try to share a little bit of my experience over the past about 14 years being self-employed, being an entrepreneur, dealing with physical assets, digital wealth, like the whole gig. You guys know. You should know. What I thought would be cool today was I want to give you guys an analogy, and I think it might actually be beneficial for you because a lot of people look at my journey and they say, I don't know if I want that. Like, that dude's a little bit out there. That dude's a little bit crazy. Cuckoo. So here's the analogy. Most of you guys are here because you want financial freedom. You truly want to get financially free. I want you to think of financial freedom as the beach. And we're going to journey to financial freedom, where people get messed up. One of the reasons why people get messed up is they don't realize that there's multiple journeys to the beach. Okay? They think, let me explain it this way. There's a lot of ways to get there. You could be super casual about it. All right, honey, let's pack up the car. Let's get the cooler. Bring the binoculars. Great. Let's stop for breakfast somewhere. Let's stop for lunch. Let's go to the convenience store. Let's go to the souvenir shop. Let's do some sightseeing. They're going to move in that direction, but they're not in any hurry. It's going to be a super casual, maybe even relaxing experience for them. They're still heading that direction, but it's going to take them a while. And they're cool with that. They want to enjoy the journey to the beach. Another person might be more like getting in the car. We're not stopping. We're not even going to go to the restroom. You better go to the bathroom before we leave. And it's a straight shot, quickest route, fastest car. We're gonna jump into a Porsche or a McLaren, and we're gonna get there. Okay, we ain't stopping. No radio. Silence only. Silence. That'd work really well with my kids, by the way. That'd be great. Dude, it's straight shot. Get me there as fast as humanly possible. Another person, dude, I don't have a vehicle, and I gotta walk or jog or get a bike. And I don't know if I'd necessarily want to go. I'm going to check the weather. I'm going to make sure the weather's good. I need to plan this out. I need to get my backpack full, make sure I got the right shoes on. This is going to take me a while. This is going to be a journey. And I don't know if I'm in shape for it. Don't know if I want to do this, but they've heard about it and like they're interested in they want to. They're just not sure. The last person, this person's really dangerous. They've never been to the beach, so they don't really know if it's real, heard about it, but I've never been there and I don't know anybody that has been there. Like nobody in my family has ever been to the beach. None of my friends have. Nobody in my neighborhood has. Seen it, heard about it, seen it on social media. I've watched videos where they were at the beach. That's about as far as I can go. Maybe they've even gone down the road a little bit. They went a couple miles down the road and they just, they do a U-turn. Yeah, I don't know, man. Or they've had a bad experience. I tried to go to the beach that one time, got a flat tire, got pulled over. I got stuck in a hailstorm. It damaged my car. I don't want to go. So there's a lot of different scenarios here for the journey going from wherever you are now to the beach. Okay. Some of you guys are probably further away than other people, if you know what I mean. Okay. But people look at my journey, or I talk about my journey on Coffee with a Killer or in Black Gold or whatever it might be. And how I'm describing it, people think that that's the only way. My journey was pretty radical. For those of you that have met me or listened to me in the past, I'm kind of a radical dude. I'm a little bit psychotic. I heard about the beach. I read a book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I heard about the beach. 2 weeks notice, They didn't even give me 2 weeks. They had me gone a couple days later. I got there as fast as I could. I made every mistake. I got pulled over. I blew the engine because I was trying to go too fast. Got a flat tire, got stuck in the mud. But people look at that and they say, dude, I don't know about this beach, bro. I don't know if I want to go to this beach. There's different journeys. My journey doesn't have to be your journey. My experience doesn't have to be your experience, okay? So don't worry about that. The other interesting thing here, maybe in this little analogy, is when you get to the beach, a lot of people want to do stuff different. You got the one dude that wants to go swim in the ocean. You got one guy that wants to go play Frisbee. You get the guy or girl that wants to bring the umbrella and just like sit in the shade and read a book and bury their feet in the sand, and drink mimosas. Excuse me. What I do at the beach doesn't mean you have to do the same thing. Journey's different. What you do when you get there is different. And again, I think people look at me and they're like, yeah, man, like I want financial freedom, the beach, but I don't know if I want to do it like you did it. And that's cool. My journey was hot and heavy. And I got there and said, cool. And I went back to try to get more people. Guys, there's this beach, this beautiful beach, and it's perfect, and the weather's great, and the sand is white, and the water is warm, and you're gonna love it, and it's phenomenal. Like, come on, let's go. Yeah, maybe I get a vacation next year. Maybe we can plan it out a little bit. Or yeah, man, like I really haven't changed the oil in my car. Like maybe we can do it like next month. Or really busy at work right now. So funny, I talk to all these people about financial freedom and they're like, yeah, I'm just really busy at work. You realize like the point of financial freedom is like, you don't have to worry about work anymore. Like they glorify work, and the thing that will free them from work, the work part is what prevents them from getting free. Does that make sense? I think I worded that really strangely. Again, I'm a weird dude. It's like, yeah, man, like, I can't go to the beach because I have to work. Dude, you go to the beach, you'll never have to work again in your life. Like you value the thing, you value your prison more than you value freedom. Every day. Yeah, man, like, I can't get the time off of work. I'm real busy at work. Number one reason why people cancel black gold trading, super busy at work, man. So the thing you want to be free from is the thing that's preventing you from getting free. Got it. That makes a lot of sense. You wigwam. I don't know if that's a word. You, knucklehead. There we go. So my journey was really interesting, and my approach doesn't have to be your approach, but what I'm trying to do is say, look, the beach is real. It's glorious. You need to be there. You need to bring your family there, and we need to kind of get this map. Now, I've been there a bunch of times, so I can tell you, if you go that way, you end up on a dirt road and you're going to blow your tire out, and it's going to be dusty and it's going to suck. That way, it's a dead end. You're not going to be able to get there. Yeah, but Jordan, I really want to try. I'm telling you, I've been there. It's a dead end. You're going to waste a day of travel. Going to do it anyway. The map says it's a faster way, so I'm going to try it. Even though you're telling me it's a dead end, I'm going to try it. True story. This happens all the time. Oh, okay. But, like I can say, look, man, there's a speed trap over there. There's a cop waiting for you. It's going to slow you. You're going to get a ticket. Here's the route that makes the most sense based on the type of trip you want to take. Here's the path. Here's the route. Does that make sense? So long story short, there's a beach. It's great. You're going to love it. It's worth it. Okay? You can get out of the trailer park, go to the beach. When you get there, there's a lot of cool stuff you can do. There's a lot of people you can bring with you. There's a lot of people you can help. But man, if you come up with every excuse on the planet why you won't get in your car or the vehicle, black gold is the vehicle, you won't get in that car, you won't turn it on. Some people get in the car and they never turn the damn thing on. You get in the car, you got to turn it on, put it in drive, and you got to start moving in this direction. Okay? Screw your job. Screw the fact that you're too busy. I'm so busy I can't get financially free. Blows my mind. The beach is real. There's a path to get there. I've been there. I can tell you what to avoid. I can tell you it's real. You got to take it. Appreciate you guys. If you're not a subscriber, make sure you subscribe, like, comment. All of that stuff is healthy for the channel. I do this because I want to help people. Okay?